That's what I'm here for. 1966 Ranchero. Gonna take a look at it. Here at Jeremy's house. Super nice guy. He's been very helpful. Picked me up at the airport yesterday at like midnight because my flights were delayed. I don't know how many times. But let's take a look. That's what I wanted. Nice 5-lug V8 car, factory V8. Got some stuff. New fuel pump. I think that's just in case. We thought the fuel pump was bad, but we're not sure yet. He's doing some. He did some tinkering with it, and it's running a little rough, he said. So we're gonna check it out. Boy, body's in nice shape though. Love these California cars. Looks good. Looks like original wheels. It's got all the stuff. Tail lights. Looks nice. Chromes. The stainless trim is a little rough, not too bad. Let's see what it looks like inside. Oh yeah. Huh, cool. Couple speakers here in the back. Got a jack. 4-way. That's really what I wanted, is that right there. It's got a little smell to it, like it's as old as it is. It's an interesting kick panel down there. Looks like the emergency brake's on. A stereo. Totally different dash than my 65. Got some trim screws and some goodies. Huh. Wow. Tire pressure 24 and 30. Wow. Got the old weather strip from Lowe's on there. Door closes nice. See, the trim's missing off the bottom. But, let's see. Looks like there might be 24 pounds in that tire. It's a little low. Said he had a little hood issue. Jeremy?
Morning.
This is Jeremy. Been super helpful. Thanks.
Hey,
thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, there's where the hood took a little crinkle, huh? Yeah, the hood popped open on him. That ain't too bad. Let's see. Here we go. Well, it looks pretty much all original. Even got the factory windshield wiper bag in it. So we got some carburetor issues. We're gonna pull this apart and take a look at it. Looks like it's all cool. So I got some kind of carburetor issues here. We got to address. It runs, but it sputters, and oh, I got plenty of fuel filters on there. That's for sure. That the one you said was kind of crappy, full of shit?
This one was.
Oh, okay.
So we replaced that, and then but yeah, it was getting too much fuel with one filter on it.
So I'm gonna pull this old filter off of here if I can. cool. Thank you.
What was this? Like this line coming off of here. This one right here. What the hell was this for?
Could have the controls inside. Sometimes they're vacuum operated.
Just here, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that goes to. Though.
You know, like when you turn the heat on and you hear that little.
Yeah.
They're all vacuum operated. Or not. A lot of them are. That's probably where it goes. It probably goes inside to them.
It looks like, yeah, SA 2845.
Do you have a manual choke in there?
Is that what this is?
Just hold the gas and pull the choke.
Oh, it's lighter.
There you go. Now try it. Open the choke.
Now try it.
Yeah.
Still foot on the gas?
No gas. Yeah, let's put a little gas in a can. I want to do a little test. See what. Again. Right there. Let's hold it right there. See if I can get that. No. Another little click. That's good. Don't look too bad. They look a little tight. A little bit. Yep. Go on. Give it. Yeah. Just crank it without nothing. Pump it a couple times. Stop. Let's see. Again. No spark. Okay, again. All right, we got no spark.
Just probably that, huh?
Yeah, probably the points or condensers bad, maybe. This is a little loose. Can you hold that camera for me?
Yes, sir.
Key on?
Let me just check.
I heard a shock or a spark there, didn't
I
I?
have a habit of that. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I jumped like it shocked me, but it didn't. You know, I heard the electrical. That's probably enough to try it anyway. See if we get the spark again. Well, it's definitely not going to spark without that on there. Guarantee it. How many times they've done that in my life? Pulled that off there. All right, let's try that, see what it does. Well, let's see here. Doesn't sound like we're getting any spark. No, we got juice in there because it sparked when the key was on. So let's see. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we got definitely something when the points or condensers bad. We'll have to pick them up.
All right.
So, yeah, we got power at the points. I heard them pop. What's that? always doing that.
Yeah.
I'm always banging my head. Oops, can't use that. That's why I bought this. So, thank you. So I don't lose that crap. Yeah, this is a nice quiet area where you're at here.
Yeah, not bad. And we got some shade.
Yeah, nice. You need shade. Yeah, they're pretty old. They've been around. They've been around a while. Nice to eliminate some of the possibilities for trouble down the road.
Right.
Especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking the scenic route home.
Yeah. How long do you think it'd take you?
Probably, I figure in about 5 days.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna push it. No, I'm just gonna cruise along, check out some scenery on the way home, see some cool stuff. I want to check out the Bonneville Salt Flats. I thought that'd be kind of neat.
Oh yeah.
I eyeball them. 17 to I think it's 17 to 20 thousandths. It's pretty close. I'll just try it just to see before I change the cap and everything. Yeah, let's give that a little click, see what she does. Cool. Timing sounds like it's off a little bit. Hear that? But it's not hot, so it's weird. But
You want me to see if I can? My buddy has a timing light.
I don't know. I'm gonna drive it and see how it sounds. Yeah, there she goes, purring like a kitten, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell it wasn't fuel because I poured fuel right in it. It would have fired up. I mean, it just so happened that you ran it out of fuel too. So it kind of probably, I could be wrong. I mean, because you said it was running yesterday and then it stopped, but it sounds good.
And then I was like, came over here and I got my phone out, and then boom.
That sounds like it's ready for a trip now. Yeah. Temperature's coming up. Fuel, about half a tank. 66,000 miles. Sure, that's 166, right?
I don't think so.
No? Huh?
I think, yeah, it didn't have.
What do we got for exhaust? Oh. That ain't, yeah. You got a muffler shop around here?
Yeah.
Might asphyxiate myself with that. It stops right by the gas tank. Yeah. Now, take her for a little ride, I guess.
Yeah. And the compressor. Check all the tires too, you know.
Different car with a V8 and a 4-speed. my 65 is, you know, I just putt, you know. Getting up to speed takes me like, you know, a mile to get up to 55.
A little nicer, huh?
Yeah, nice to have a little. But the brakes I'm not a fan of right now.
Yeah, no.
The brakes are a little questionable. I'm not sure what that rattling is. Oh, something in there. Oh, you got a box of screws in there?
Yeah. There's the registration.
Yeah, you just can't ease the brakes on. It just goes. Get a lot of thumbs up, don't you, when you drive an oldie like this? There
Right after these cones, you'll see the grass driveway to the back.
Oh, okay. Feeling high. The brakes are sticking really, really bad. So I didn't know if it was rubber line, possibly the flex lines that go, rubber hose lines that go to the wheel cylinders. Sometimes they get old and contract, or if it's actually in the master cylinder itself. As soon as you put the brakes on, they grab and then they kind of stick and drag. So we looked, we can get a master cylinder. So maybe I'll pull the master cylinder off and see how it actuates, see if it's sticking or not, and go from there. There was a lot of gum down inside of here. It looks like it's probably fouled up the works inside the master cylinder. We can get a new one, so I'm gonna just pull this apart real quick and see. Of course, I should have a tubing wrench, and I don't. This one came loose, so I got both lines to come loose. Yeah, that's nice. The nuts turn off there. Brake lines come loose. Up in the rust belt.
Yeah,
where I'm at, that doesn't happen. This car would be gone. This car would be dirt by now. As I'm getting older, I've learned to keep track of your crap, because you set it down here and then you kick it and it goes underneath the door. And so let's see what we got here. Yeah, I got some rust in there. It was it's definitely sticking a little bit. Now it's returning. You can see the rust and stuff coming out of there. That probably sat for a while. That got some rust in that bore. So I sprayed some WD-40 in there. Seems to be returning pretty well now. Oh, he's just slowly pumping the brakes in there. You can see we're getting a little bit of air out of it. There's some. I didn't have the tubes to bench bleed it, so we're just kind of trying to bleed it right here with the lines hooked up. Just want to see if cleaning that piston up in that master cylinder freed it up, because the brakes wanted to stick. Fluid's going down, so it's replacing the air where the fluid must be. You're getting a lot of air out of it.
All right, round two.
Round two. Whoops, nope. I'm not used to the clutch. Is there a, nope, still sticky.
It is, huh?
Boy, I wish I could. I don't know. I just don't think it's the master cylinder. Well, that's what I need, a black cat crossing my freaking path. Right? It's off black. No, that's
turn around right here. You can.
That's pure black. How far is Napa from here?
It's right down. It's closer, I think, than the other parts store. I just forgot it was there.
The wheel cylinder was nice and free.
You got a ton of animals over there.
Cool.
Llamas, ostriches, potbelly pigs, horses.
That's cool.
Make it right here.
So we towed it back to the house because I don't know, it's acting kind of like it's running out of fuel. Appears to be pumping okay. I'm gonna blow back through the line going back to the tank and see. Oh, nice. Put a protector in that was rubbing on that bracket. I was worried about it. Of course, we got bigger problems than that. Yeah. But so we're gonna blow through this line here and see if I can make sure the line's clear. There's not a blockage somehow. I didn't film it, but I pulled the sending unit out. It's the wrong sending unit for the gas tank. So somebody has removed the sock and kind of bent the pickup tube to kind of go down in the tank, go down in the fuel a little bit. No, there's no sock on it, so that wasn't the problem. I was hoping I was going to find that was all plugged up in there, but it's not. So next I'm going to check this, and then I guess I got to start wondering if the fuel pump is pumping enough fuel or what it's doing. I'm not sure. We'll find out. He's going to watch back there. Yeah, she's clear.
It came out, like the vapors came out of that.
Oh yeah, that's clear all the way back through. So that's not it. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Maybe get some more gas. But...
yeah, I mean, it's almost full, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's not
Because
the right
of that
gauge.
flow.
It's not the right gauge though, so it's probably not reading correct. Say hi, Will. Willie.
Hey, how you doing?
It's a friend of a friend of a friend, I guess. He's helping me out. He had some gaskets, so he brought some gaskets over. Put on there, and we're gonna put the carburetor back on. He said when we were running a little bit, he said he's seen it farting out of here a little bit on the side of the carburetor. So these gaskets that were in there were pretty shitty.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna try it with them. We're gonna do a compression test. Really,
Awesome.
First thing, really to check, find out what we got going on. So that's the plan right
good
now.
to me. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Of course, it rains and pours, right?
Yes.
So I didn't realize this, but he just told me that if you don't have the carburetor on there, it gives you different compression reading when you're doing a compression test. And you should have all the plugs out when you do a compression test too. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It makes it easier on the motor.
Yeah, it's easier to turn over, sure. Okay, so he bolted the carburetor back on. How about vacuum lines, fuel lines, any of that? Doesn't matter, just having the restriction?
Well, we do need the gas line back on.
Okay, I pulled it off. Oh yeah, now it's gonna spray gas all over the place when we're cranking it. So I pulled the plugs out. I left them in order there so you could see them. They're not, I mean, I've seen worse. They're carboned up a little bit.
No,
They're
this
not
one was
terrible,
pretty good.
you know. You ready?
Yep.
Can you hold this so you can see that? Everything clear of the fan?
Yep. $150.
What should they be? Between 150 and 180 or so?
Yeah.
150?
You know, to me, any cylinder under 100 is dead.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Same. $145, but still. You're gonna edit it anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah. Editing takes longer than...
Yeah, that's what I heard
That's
from the videos that I watch.
Yep.
You know, I kind of watched this one girl too, Sarah. Her name is Sarah in Tune. She's from Arizona, and that's what she says. You know, it takes. You can do like,
Oh,
you know, 6 hours of video, and then just the editing is the one that takes a long
so
time.
for a 20-minute video for me,
Uh-huh.
takes me between 12 and 14 hours
No
of
kidding.
editing. Steering box in the back there doesn't make it fun.
Oh, good. This one.
Oh, you got it
right
right
in there.
in there. Here you go.
Whoa. 175.
Oh, that's high, huh?
145.
Pretty consistent.
Wow, these ones are going with like butter. It's
Yeah, and I thought this was gonna be the hard side.
Yeah,
oh,
me
you got
too.
that one in already?
Yeah.
Holy crap. You're getting good at this. Gotta start a YouTube channel.
$145.
So we got good compression, so that ain't it.
No, that's a good sign.
Um,
Hopefully it was that stupid gasket sucking up there. You know, when you guys were driving it, probably just...
yeah, it could be. It hasn't been driven in a while much. Well, I don't know.
Sometimes, you know, when it backfires, that's all it takes to blow it out.
Yeah. Okay, here we are in the morning. Here's our tow vehicle. We worked on the vehicle till I don't know, what time was it? 10:30 last night.
Yeah.
Here's the remnants of our mess. So we think we have figured it out. Of course, we thought that a couple times yesterday. Got the distributor pulled out. I don't know, we have some kind of intermittent spark issue. I don't know what could possibly be wrong with the distributor that would cause that. New points, new condenser. Put the old condenser in, it ran the same. But we were watching this spark plug checker here, or spark checker, and you just see the spark go away. Ran a jumper cable from the battery directly to the coil. So eliminated all the wiring in the vehicle. Didn't make a difference. Did the same thing. We also changed we pulled the intake manifold off yesterday because we thought we had a vacuum leak. Put new gaskets on the intake manifold. You can see the remnants of some of the sealer right here. So now this morning, got a new distributor. So I'm going to pop that in there, and it's going to run like a race car. That's the plan. Or at least run long enough to get me home. I got about a little over 3,000 miles to go, so it's got to be a little more reliable than
What it was.
than what it was. Yep. So here we go. So we marked it yesterday. When I pulled the distributor out, I had it pointing right at this. So
Did you take a picture?
I did, yep. And then the gear rotates like this, so you have to be just off enough so when it goes all the way and sets, it lines up with your point there that you picked. Should have probably been at top dead center, but whoops, I don't have the right spot here. Let's see. Yeah, let's get this over here. Well, sure. Okay. There it goes. Yep, just had to get it. Just had to get it to mesh in there. So we're gonna try it right there, see what it does. So there it is. Oops, I didn't hook up the vacuum line. That's loose too. I'm gonna put the lock nut on there so it doesn't move around when I crank it. Would you mind, please? Okay, here we go.
All right.
Fire in the hole. Okay, neutral.
You got good spark.
Got fuel. Got good spark, you said?
Yeah. A lot stronger than yesterday, for sure.
That sounds better. Oh, yeah. Gotta warm up a little bit and we'll goose her a couple times and see what it does.
Sounds a lot better.
It does. Taking good, taking fuel good. Might be it.
Put it back together and see if it rocks and rolls.
Yeah, we're gonna take her for a burn right now. Maybe have you follow me in the truck?
Yeah, with the tow strap.
Yeah, maybe. just for fun. I'll have to see how this starts when it's warm. I don't know where the timing is now, obviously. But I'm gonna snug this down. I don't know what could have been wrong in that other distributor to cause that. I don't know. There's not much in there that can
Something to research on.
go wrong that I know of. I cleaned the workbench off.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought these in.
Gotta hook up all the carburetor stuff again, right?
Yes. Yeah. Day 2, we put the new distributor in. I'm gonna fire it up here. Sounds pretty good. Still got brake issues, but I want to drive it a little bit. So here we go. I thought I needed some adjustment. Look down in here. 1, 2, 3 of the spark plugs are not connected. So it's running pretty good for a 4-cylinder or 5-cylinder. So we put the 3 spark plugs back on, wires back on. It ought to run a little better now. We're gonna take it for a burn.
Fire up. This sounds better.
Yeah, I think I will. Okay, back under the car. I spent quite a bit of time. This sending unit, I got to pull it back out. It was leaking, and I'm also going to put a piece of hose on the end of the pickup tube because I'm not sure how far down in the tank it's going. So we're going to check it out. Crappiest hose. See what we got here in the bottom of this? That's what somebody did, is they took the sock off of there and kind of bent this. Beautiful. Beautiful. So what we got is, I'm going to put a piece of hose in there. I don't know if the gauge reads anywhere near correctly. Probably not. Well, it actually looks like it's pretty close to the bottom of the tank. But I'm just going to point it down. There we go. That feels pretty good. New master cylinder going in. We picked some brains, or I picked some brains, and seems like that was the best bet. I also have the brake hoses for the bottom, and I broke a brake line because the master cylinder that was in there had this configuration to it. One came out of the top, one came straight out of the bottom. This master cylinder is coming out of the bottom and one straight out of the top. So by the looks of that brake line that came out of there here, you could see where somebody had bent it and tried to make it fit the other, that master cylinder, the one that was in there, and it wasn't working out so well. So it broke when I tried to straighten it. It cracked right there, and that twist right there, I don't know if that was restricting the flow. I'd almost think it would have to be restricting the flow, but either way, we're gonna have a new master cylinder, and Jeremy went to get me a new brake line, so that'll be, I don't want to mess around with brakes. I'm going through the Rocky Mountains on the way home, so I want to make sure I have brakes, especially when I only got a single master cylinder. So when he gets back with that brake line, I will put that in and we'll do a little bleeding, and hopefully I'll be on my way. Well, it's 2:16 in the afternoon, still working on brakes. Still trying to figure out exactly what's going on with this, the brakes in this car. They wanna grab hard and then slowly release. Nope, not sure. I changed the master cylinder, like I said, I think earlier. That's in. It's a little different style master cylinder. One hose comes out of the bottom. So I changed the hoses. The old hoses didn't look that bad. Hoses here going to the wheel cylinders, but they were older. Maybe they were restricting the flow, collapsing a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for Jeremy to get back. He's going to help me bleed the brakes, and I'm probably going to hit the road. Here we go.
Safe travels, Dave.